Hello. What's everybody doing out there? God bless America. Hope you all doing good. Anyways, let's read the disclaimer. Welcome to TikTok Live. Have fun interacting with the host and other viewers in real time, and remember to create a safe viewing experience by the following our community guidelines. Excuse me. How about that? Hey, that's wonderful. We always have a safe place here. We don't talk bad. We talk about craftsmanship, turning wood, stuff, good stuff. That's what we do here. But anyway, here we go. I don't know who else is on live here. Anybody else? Okay. Great. I did a little reveal of the last 4 things I made because during that time I had lost my voice and couldn't keep up with all my reveals, so I did 4 at one time, try to go fast, so I hope you can see it pretty well. But anyways, somebody's here, or was here. Okay, somebody's here. How you doing? Gone crazy? Oh, you're gone completely. If you chime in, say hi, then you can leave. You can tell me where you're from and all that. Say hi and goodbye. But that's okay. I'll get a few people who are going to want to hang out with me. Got some stuff here. I got some remnants that I glued together. Walnut, Limba, Purple Heart. I wonder how it's going to come out. I think it's going to be kind of cool. I hope. But, anyway. I guess I should start this thing. I could just sit here and talk to myself. Imagine there's somebody out there watching me, but not chimed in. So if you're just watching, chime in and say hi at least. You know, you don't have to carry on no conversation. If you got a question, I'll try to answer it. I've only been turning bowls for about 14 months or so, something like that, maybe 15. And I have my good, bad, and the uglies. It's like everything we do, you know. But that's the way it is. Beautiful day this morning, man. It was in the 60s out here in Phoenix. It's still beautiful out there right now, and it's 9 o'clock in the morning my time. So my name's Ed, and I go by the Ed the Desert Rat. That's what we call ourselves out here in Arizona. We're a bunch of desert rats. Just a nickname, kind of funny, but it works. So I don't do this for a living. I'm retired. This is what retired people do. We get to have fun and be playing with wood all the time and carving out stuff and building stuff. And I like to garden. I'm not great at it, but I enjoy it. I have a bunch of guitars. I like to play music. I'm not great at that either, but I like to do it. I'm not good at this. I just like to have fun with it. Whatever you do, just have fun with it. But anyway, so here we are. Well. I got my little cooler on here. Blowing me some nice cool air in here. Got my Gatorade. Let's see here. What is going on here? Do I have a good connection? Yeah. Says I do anyway. I gotta get my eyes on Excuse me. Okay, let's get started. Let's get rocking and rolling on this thing. I kicked my speed up on my RPMs, so I'm running about 1400. Look at that. Huh. So hopefully that'll be a little bit better. I might give this a chance. I had it on a pretty low speed. I was just too lazy to change the belts. Still worked for me, especially the little bowl. Jason, dude, what's happening? How you doing, buddy? Hey, Jesse, what are you doing, man? Saw you last night. I was there for a while until you went and had a hamburger. That sounded pretty good, too. Yeah, Jason, yeah, long time, bud. How come you're not working today? Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm about ready to start turning this thing. I've glued some miscellaneous pieces together. I've got some walnut, jatoba. I'm sorry, excuse me. That's not jatoba. Limba. Excuse me, limba. And what do we got there? Oh yeah. Okay, you've been busy. Good. Anyway, getting back to this. This is Purple Heart. This is the rest of that Purple Heart I used, and limba and walnut. That's what we're gonna do here. So you can see, it's gonna be kind of cool. I hope. We're all been busy. Turning something. Yeah, turning some bowls. You're turning bowls too. Good. Yeah. Yeah, I did a reveal of 4 bowls because I hadn't gotten to be able to do that because I had lost my voice, and so I try to do all reveals in one little 1 minute video. Anyway, so that's what I did this morning. I posted. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but yeah. So here, this is. You gotta go. Okay, just pop, say hi. Okay, Jason. Have a good day, buddy. God bless you. Yeah, good to see you. Yeah, I watched William a little bit yesterday morning, but I was at Woodworker Source getting me some stuff, and so I had to leave. And of course, you can't watch much when I'm driving, but yeah. Anyway, so I'm just sitting here about ready to turn this thing. I got my tool sharpened up. I hope by hand. I don't have one of those fancy jigs that does it perfectly. I think we're all kind of in the same boat with trying to sharpen our tools. But I like your rebar tool. That was awesome. I got some rebar. Is that a 1/2 inch rebar you're using, by the way? Oh, I got me some more limbas and another new kind of wood that I never heard of. Can't even pronounce it, tell you the truth. But I got some more the black limba. It doesn't have the grain as nice as what I used, but it's pretty close. I'm gonna go get one piece of wood that I'm gonna show you. I don't even know what it is. Yeah, man, they look like they cut real well. Those chisels you made out of rebar. Is that there again? Is that 1/2 inch or in diameter rebar? I've got some rebar over there. I think it's. I'm not sure what diameter it is. But, hang on, let me go get that wood. I'll show you. You know what the limba looks like, but this other stuff, I've never seen it before. Hang on. So it's almost like a zebra wood, but a different color. I don't know if you can see it very well. It's just a remnant, pretty pricey. I just liked it. It was in the remnant pile, and that's usually where I go. They have a bunch of bins out front. That look at that. I don't know if you can see that. That's pretty stuff. They say it's pretty hard wood and pretty dense, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, you got a half-inch rebar. Okay, good. Of course, rebar is pretty inexpensive, so you can make a bunch of chisels. That's kind of pretty. It's got a little crack in the wood, but who cares? I don't know. I like it. I'll probably cut it and laminate it together and turn a bowl with it. Awesome. But let's see who else is here. Somebody chimed out. They're gone. But anyways, I guess I should just get going. Yeah, it's a beautiful day in Phoenix, man. It was in the 60s. I don't know if you were here when I was saying that. I got the garage door cracked open a little bit, but I got my wetback outside, so when I use it to suck up dust and stuff, it's not so loud in here for when I do the live. Yeah, that's a pretty grain. That's what drew me to it. I never see. Let me see if I can pronounce it. Hang on, I forgot to do that. I'll spell it to you because it's. Let me get my eyes on. Hang on, let me get my. Okay, it's Shedua. I think it's from Africa. Shedua. Shedua. That's the best I can do. Pretty cool stuff. Anyway, that's something new. I try to find something new that I've never done before that appeals to me anyways. I love textures and grains. I think we all like that stuff. I don't really like too much plain Jane stuff. But it's raining. We'll send some to the Arizona way because we need it. We could always use water. Anyway, so yeah, I guess you've been getting a lot of rain out there. What you were saying the other day. Yeah. And I guess you had that big old branch fell out of your tree. You said it was a maple, I believe? Yeah. Cool. Yeah. You know, William sent me some wood too, like he did you. And I haven't got to the big stuff yet, but there was one little piece, looked like a dowel rod. I think it's maple. And so I made a lamp thing, or what do you call these teacup lights or something? It's on. I don't know if you can see it actually on, but that's pretty cool. You know, it's flooding. Oh my God. Oh man, I have to do the backstroke. Anyways, that's cute. It's, I didn't waste it. I used it. That was how big it was when he sent it to me. Just a nice little piece of wood. Got some nice little grain to it. It's pretty. That's it. Yeah, here I had an idea, and I told you my wife wants one of those honey dipper things for a bee hotel. She liked that idea, so I'll probably make one. But I'll make sure you get the credit. Here's what I was thinking. I'm not going to do that with this wood, but you could bore out some holes and set some of these in there. That would look kind of cool, sitting on a mantle or a shelf, and bore the hole like I did here, and put some of these little doodads. You could buy a whole bag of them for next to nothing I think I got these at the 99-cent store. But anyways, just go down there like that. I think that'd be kind of cool. Yeah, she did. She didn't see it, but I explained it to her. And she goes, I want one. Okay. I got some 4x4 post over there. I could turn a big one like you had. But what size of holes were you drilling in that? Let me go put this up. I'll be right back. And I had this piece myself, so I thought, well, maybe I'll just put that in there like that. It'd be kind of cool. What do you think? Just to add a little extra prettiness to it. I think that's cute. I could take it out if I want, if I don't want that in there, but I thought I'd make a little base for it. You drill 1/2 inch and 1/4 inch hole. Okay, that sounds good. Awesome. But yeah, I'm gonna make one. Cause we have a little garden. We do have some bees pretty active out there on our orange tree. When it's in bloom, of course they go crazy. And then I've got my zucchini squash, and those big yellow flowers. The bees are always in there, so it'd be nice to have something hanging like that for them to go into. That was a great idea, by the way. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I won't. I have never sold anything. I just do this for fun. I'm retired, but everyone would say, "Oh, you should sell your stuff." But I've got a bunch of bowls, so people will come over and say, "Pick one." You know, a part of it is if I sell something, I want it to be perfect, and I always have some kind of something wrong that I wouldn't want to, that I'm not happy with. It's not perfect, and I guess I'm a little funny about that. Accidental brilliance, yes. Happy mistake, they say, but in this case, not a happy mistake, not a mistake, but uh, I've had I've been going along carving something and hit it, put a big old gouge in it, and it changes the whole course of the wood. Next thing you know, you have to carve that big old gouge out. Next thing you know, you like it better that way rather than leaving it the way you were going to have it. So those are happy mistakes. And then I had a bowl fly off once, and it put a big old dent in it, and I had to carve it out, and it turned out to be better. I like the design that way. Yeah, I can always pinpoint something that I didn't do right. There's a couple of bowls that I'm good with, but I gave them away for presents and stuff like that. But I always try to do my best, like you. I mean, we all try to do our best, but when you're learning, it's a process. You know, I kicked up the speed on my. I don't know if you were hearing that earlier. I had it on 900. It was working okay for me, but I thought and I have to stop and take the belt off and move the belt around and to do it. So I don't have one of those dials where you can just dial up and dial down for the speeds. And so it was just easier for me to leave it at 900, and it did quite well. I carved a lot of things at 900. So I'm gonna see how this 1400 speed goes for me. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, we're all learning together. That's what you and William and myself. We're all kind of in the same boat. We're all different levels, but you guys have all that organic stuff that you just get out of the trees. Well, I live in the desert, and you can't carve cactus. Would be fun, but anyway. So yeah, I guess I should get going here on this thing. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, one of these days. So far, this little lathe has done me fine. Of course, we'd all like to have the big, fancy, big old monster, but I don't have room in this. I only have a double garage. That's it, and so that's all I have, and which I'm grateful to have what I got. And I got a ton of stuff in here. It's just packed with tools and workbenches. I've got one, two, three, 4 workbenches in this thing, and they're big. They're not little, you know. And then I've got my planer on a separate little table I can roll out and plane it on the outside because it makes a mess. Yeah, yeah. You know, if I was really in the business to make things, I would definitely have a big one. I like to have the one that swivels around so you can work when the ball spins this way and be able to turn it back around and go this way. That would, and then have, of course, a separate tool rest stand. Those are hard to find, those tool rest stands. Yeah, I've had this planer forever. It's a golly. It's wicked. It's just one of those 12-inch, you know. You see them, small ones. That's all I have. I don't have anything fancy. All my stuff I have to buy small, like my bandsaws, tabletop, drill press, tabletop. You know, just everything has to be small. But it works for me, you know. But I've had that. I've had that planer forever, and I've never changed the blades on it because it's not something I used a lot, but I'll probably be using it a lot more now. Akita hands planer. Oh, yeah, I wanted to get one of those hand planers too. I know Harbor Freight has a couple of different kinds. I don't know if they're any good or not, but you get what you pay for sometimes. But a hand planer would work real well for me too. But I've got all kinds of stuff in here. Well, I've been yakking for too long. I guess I want to get chiseling away. But if you can hang in there with me, fine. If you can't, I understand. I know you work and I don't. This is just plain fun for me. So I told my wife, might as well talk to people while you're out here by yourself anyway. So this is fun. I really enjoy it. But I love your work, and it's great. I learn everything, but learning something about making your own chisels, I'm going to do that too. See how it goes for you. I might even try making a handle for it. You know, we can turn a handle on it and then bore it out, and then maybe have something to hold on to a little bit better. I don't know. Yeah, I'll be, if you're on live tonight, I try to watch, pretty much I don't even watch TV anymore. I'm watching you guys, Will, and you, and whoever's on there. I'm sitting on my there, and my TV consists of YouTube, pretty much. I love YouTube, whether it be music. I love to watch music and watch people play music live. You know how it is. And stuff, I don't even watch TV anymore. I have more fun watching people build stuff because I get ideas, you know. I'll make something like you guys do. And so I spin off your ideas and William's ideas, and, you know, just it's a combination of ideas all mixed in together, and then voila, you get something new. That's pretty cool. Okay. All right. Well, let me get going. I'm going to start spinning, see how this new speed goes for me. I know it won't fly off because I got my tailpiece all jammed up in there. So let me get my face on and my gloves. Yeah. Wow. Well. We'll see how it goes. The toughest part, walnut. I love walnut. I love this. It carves out real nice. I don't know if you've ever used walnut, but this Purple Heart's a burger. The Limba is awesome. If you ever get any of that. So these two are a couple of my favorites. But this is some tough stuff. That bowl I made the other night, that Purple Heart bowl, man. I was told it don't sand well, and it don't, especially when it's on the end of the grain. You know, I probably should have used some kind of a filler or something like that before I sanded it. I'm new to that kind of stuff, so I have to try it out. Yeah, walnut's gorgeous. I love it. My probably one of my all-time favorite woods to turn. If you ever get into that limba, it's awesome too. And Jatoba is also another wood, beautiful. If you look at the raw wood, it's not that attractive, but after you polish it out, you know, and sand it and everything, it's beautiful, and it's a little hard. It's dense, definitely dense wood. That Jatoba. If you get any of that wood, these are all exotic woods I'm talking about. Yeah, pretty cool. But when I finished out that Jatoba, I had to mix some poplar with it because I like the contrast. It makes it thicker and a little bit bigger bowl. So I add poplar so readily available, as you know. But man, I put polyurethane on it. That's gorgeous. They use it for flooring, like pergola type flooring. You know what I'm saying? Wood flooring. Yeah, yeah, you can see the right in here. I don't know if you can or not. That's that Purple Heart. It's going to be kind of wicked, but I'm going to carve past that. But let's just see what happens. There it is. We'll see what happens. I'm getting the circumference going. I'm not sure what shape I'm going to go with this thing. We'll see what happens. Good. Check them out. They have that limba. They have black limba. They have white limba. And the only thing I've seen where I go get my exotic woods is the black limba, and that's the one that has that like marbling, some of it, but it's not consistent like every wood, you know. But the last piece I had a lot of, I call it marbling. The grain was real marbly looking. You saw it. And this piece I bought has some black into it, but it's not as marbly as the last piece. But you know, there again, I buy the remnants, which is a lot cheaper rather than trying to buy a whole board. I mean, good grief. There's some pricey stuff over there. $30 a foot. It's crazy, or more. Man, that Purple Heart, every time I hit it, it grabs. Oh well, it is what it is, right there, right with the transition between here and that limba. I hope it doesn't. I hope I can get that to smooth out. But this obviously carves out nice. We'll see. It was a crapshoot whether or not it would be all right. But you know what? It is what it is. You're gonna learn from it, right? I think I'm gonna put me a mask on that. Purple Heart is sure powdery. Better protect myself here on this. Hey, daughter, you still here? Lacey? Looks like nobody's here but me. Got spots here. Spots here. Alright. It's gonna be tough. I'm sorry. I'm not ignoring you. I've been working. Hey, William, EJ. Let's see, EJ William. How you doing? Jesse was here a little bit ago. Chitty chatted with him a little bit. I must have talked about 20 minutes before I even got started. But that's half the fun, getting to talk to everybody. And my daughter popped in and popped back out. I don't know where she went. Oh. Well, here it is. I don't know if you can see what that is. This is walnut, limba, and purple heart. Can you see that very well? I just remnants of the other stuff I've been making, so I thought, why not? But this purple heart's a butter. I was getting old jabs in it, and I finally got them out. I think I'm gonna maybe take that base down a little bit. I'm gonna scoop this out. I think it's gonna be okay. Right there where it joins in, it's a little pitted. Maybe I can get that with sanding. I hope. But I think I'm gonna narrow this down a little bit on the base. Yeah, what the heck? Just remnants. I think it'd be kind of good. Once I scoop it out, you'll be able to see the inside. That'll be awesome. Well, hello, NH Woodworker. You were here, and now you're gone. Oh, yeah. Looks like just two of you still here. It's like one guy. Is NH Woodworker? Hey, William, is his name Will? I think. I don't know. Somebody was named Will. There we go. Looks like Zach is here. Blaze it is here. I don't know. People are popping in, popping out. I'm going to narrow this down a little bit. I think that'll look better. They got a little structural crack here, not one here, maybe. I think it's going to be all right. This kind of just took its own shape because I was gouging it. And I had to fix it. The density of the woods and going from soft to heavy is like, bam, you hit it, and you know how it goes. But, okay, go get yourself a shower, because I'm going to need one later. That's for sure. NH. Well, you guys, I appreciate y'all hanging in here with me. All right, I'm going to continue to march. I'm going to knock this base down a little bit, I think. Make it look a little bit more narrow on the bottom. Yeah, I think that's going to work. I think that is going to work. I think I got it. I kind of like that shape. It just kind of happened. I didn't even plan that. Because every time I made a mistake, I had to fix it, and then I kept going. I was like, okay, happy mistakes, I guess you might call it. I think this is going to be awesome. I can't wait to carve it out, and then I can see the different colors of wood on the inside. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Well. Hey, William. Are you there, buddy? I noticed you got some scrapers. How do you like them? Accidental brilliance. Not in my case. I'm too old to be brilliant. This has been affected by age. How you like it? You like your scrapers? I'm loving this one. I showed this to you before. Can you see the tip very well? I don't know. Maybe I'm not holding it very well. Of course, I've sharpened it several times. It's dirty. Get the dirt off of it. It's not so blunt like some of the scrapers. Yeah, I think the ones that you got are similar to what I've got here with this big bad boy. It's very blunt. I think it's just to take out lines, you know. But I could always grind it down and make it like the one I just showed you. I'm not sure yet, but that's 1.5 inches. I think you got one of these as well. I haven't really tried it. It'll work better on a big bowl on the inside. I have been making such small ones. Yeah, identical, yeah. So, but I'm going to start boring this thing out. I got a mess. Get some of this cleaned up. Good grief. That Purple Heart is so powdery because it's so dense. Hey, William, remember that little piece that looked like a dowel rod you sent me? I think it was maple. Remember that? What do you think about this little guy here? I just put it on the lathe, kept it the same length, sanded a little bit, bored it out. This is maple, right? I think you told me. And then I had a little piece of maple myself. I thought, well, maybe I'll just make a little base for it. Oh, this is cedar? What kind of cedar is that? Oh, well. What do you think? Right. Thought that'd be a kind of a cute little thing to set somewhere. It could set by itself, but I thought, well, I'll add a base to it. 'Cause I just had this little piece of ribbed wood. That's all I had. I thought, well, I'll spin it. Yeah. There it is. So that's cedar, huh? Awesome. You know, I had a cedar tree in my backyard in East Texas, big sucker, and I wasn't doing obviously this kind of work. I would have cut some limbs off of it. Okay, Eastern red cedar or juniper. Okay, all right. I can identify a cedar tree, but juniper I wouldn't be able to identify it. You know, I'm a little vague. There again, I'm a cactus guy, but that's wonderful. Great, yeah, it does. But I don't know. I just thought they kind of two went together. A little contrast with a little bit darker, and a couple little knots on there. That's pretty, I think. But there you go. That's the first thing I made out of your stuff work. And get this, last night about 1 o'clock in the morning, I was looking at your videos, trying to watch you do those the wood that you use before I tackle it. So I've got some ideas. Um, I'm gonna do one. I think I'll do it offline first, so I don't mess up. Oh, cool. Yeah, that would make a good shot glass. But I don't drink shots of whiskey or anything, so. But I thought that was cute. Didn't go to waste. It would have made a good shot glass. I hadn't thought about that. But let me get going. I'm going to start boring this thing out, and then I'm going to carve the rest of it out. Excuse me. Oh, my goodness. Too much dust. Oh my God. Oh, excuse me. Use them to measure. Yeah, right. I got you. When I was a kid, my mom would make us a hot toddy when we were sick, had a fever. It works. She'd give us, mixes up some whiskey, a little tea with a little honey or something in it, sugar, whatever. And she would have us drink it. Now she'd say, now go to bed and cover up. And you'd wake up and bust it out, wringing wet, and your fever broke. So I know that works. I've had that. I've done that a few times. The old medicinal purposes only. We always had a bottle of whiskey way up in the cupboard, and that's all we ever used it for. The old, when you got a fever. When you got 6 kids, you can't afford to go to the doctor. Your mom is your doctor. You know? All right. Yeah. Okay, I got the desired depth now. Giddy up. I don't want to go too far. I got those mount screws I don't want to expose like I've done before. Let's see what happens. Every time. I saw you live yesterday morning. I couldn't stay. I was somewhere and I had to get back in the car and go home. The time I got home, I think you were already gone. So, but I did get you for a couple of minutes. Awesome. So yeah, I was trying to catch up with some of your 1 minute videos and watched you last night for quite a while. Awesome. So yeah, I was trying to catch up with some of your 1 minute videos and watched you last night for quite a while, trying to get a good beat in on how you first start out and then flip it around and bore it out. So I'm gonna get to it, but I just had this one glued up and I wanted to get it done. But yeah, I'm just gonna finish boring it out. I think it's gonna be all right. I just hope this. I think this will stand up pretty good because it's the sides of the Purple Heart's the sides that stands out pretty good. It's the very ends that, like all wood, is more porous. Yeah, let's see, get going. it nice? When I hit that, man, woo, put a big old gouge in that bad boy. I hit that Purple Heart, man. You gotta watch out for that Purple Heart. It's a booger. I knew it. It's the part I don't look forward to is carving that Purple Heart out. I'll get it out. I still got a lot of meat on there, so. Wow, I just was going too fast, I think. Fast and furious. Shouldn't do that. Go sharpen this up a little bit. to take a break. I'm catching that Purple Heart. Yeah. Getting a little thin, I better be careful. Man, I tell you, I think I'm just going too fast. That transition. Yeah, every time I hit that Purple Heart. Crazy. Dang it. I can't wait. Oh, boy. Got my tool right in the way. I need to slow down. Oh. Okay. Well, I grabbed it a few times because I going too fast and wasn't paying attention, but I got it all out. It's a little thin right here, but that's all right. It'll hold. It's walnut. So I'm just gonna sand it. Don't have much of a belly button. Just the walnut showing a little bit, about an inch in diameter. Let me take it off. I'll let you see the inside before I start sanding. I tell you, when you hit that Purple Heart, kaboom! And I was going too fast. Hope I didn't crack it right here. That's just a grain, I guess. It's wicked stuff. Oh, there's the wall. That walnut is popping through in the very center. But there again, there's that Purple Heart, that Limba walnut. And it's going to be different. I mean, just scrap wood. I mean, good grief. Just pieces I had cut off from when I made the bowl and whatnot. But yeah, it's in the rough. Not bad. But I love walnut. I don't know if you've ever turned any walnut. Beautiful to easy turn, and the limbo is hard, but it finishes out really nice. So. Yeah, I don't throw nothing away like you. We keep it. Make something out of it. But I gotta ask you a question. Maybe you can't answer now. You got everything on your hands, but whenever you can, or write me a DM or something later on. But what determines what oil you use, like linseed oil, mineral oil, Danish oil? I guess it's Danish. Yeah, Danish oil. What determines that in your mind? Yeah, that limba is nice. That's called black limba. There's white limba. I think I told you that one other time on here. It's not always has that beautiful marbling. Unfortunately, like a tree, any tree has different, but it's got the black and the white in it. It's beautiful stuff. Yeah. But that Purple Heart's tough duty. It's really tough duty. But yeah, Yeah, you have more experience with different kinds of woods than I do. That's for sure. I am just now getting into some different stuff. Uh, I bought a piece of lumber yesterday. That's where I was when you were online. I was over there at Woodworker Source. Uh, I'm gonna probably have to take a second mortgage on the house to pay for some of that wood. Just kidding. This almost looks like zebra wood. I don't know if you can see it very well. It's really pretty. I'm probably gonna laminate it and make a bowl. Uh, but it's called. Let me spell it to you because I don't know how to pronounce it really. Hang on, let me get my eyes on here. Get my eyes on. Shedua. Shedua. So that's what that is. It's pretty. Ouch. It kind of looks like zebra wood, but darker. It kind of reminded me of that when I first saw it. I thought, what is that? And I never heard of it before. Uh, it's pricey. I don't care. Got some cracks here and there. You can see that, but I don't care. You know, these were all remnants in the remnant bins. But I don't know if you can see how. Of course, it's spelled backwards. Crazy. It's gonna be cool. They say it's real dense and hard to work with, but I guess the reward is the end joy of it. Oh, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah. Yeah, I do like that limba wood. Yeah, that's the best way to do it. Just trial and error. Yeah, I guess you're right. You know, I want to. I like to try some of that Danish. I don't know if that would work well on here or not with the walnut and the limba and the purple heart. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think that Danish oil would work on it good on this after I get done sanding? I'll take your opinion. I don't mind. Besides, I don't mind trying anything. You can't mess it up, you know. It's not like I'm making this for somebody. I got a nice little shape into it. It just happened. I didn't. This wasn't by design. This was by pure letting the tool kind of take over. What the heck? I'm gonna try the Danish oil on it. Why not? That's how you learn, right? But yeah, I don't see any major gouges. Just no major tool marks. Nothing too bad. Nothing that won't sand out. But all right, I'm gonna get sanding. Get her sanded. Yeah, I don't care if it darkens it. I'm okay with that. I'm just excited about trying it. What the heck, right? Yeah. Purple Heart, man. Tough stuff. Tough stuff. But it is what it is, right? It is what it is. This is supposed to be large. I don't think so. They don't make an extra large, I guess. Here it goes, William. Oh. Okay. Go to your truck. Mallory, you come in and you come leave. You left me already. Are you at work or at home, honey? Oh. Okay, I'm gonna put that oil on, man. I'm gonna do it. Here we go. I'm gonna put it on the rag. See what happens. Awesome. Stuff stout. What do you think? That's pretty. I'm liking this. Good call, William. Good call. That was the last of the limba too. I had that one little piece left, and I thought, and I had these pieces, and actually it was one piece of, and I cut it in half to put it on either side of the limba. And what do you think, man? Okay, I can buff it out later. Okay, I'll probably maybe you think I should do another coat after this sucks in a little bit? Would that be a good idea? Yeah, that's pretty. It ain't perfect. I got a little spot right there where that purple heart between right there where it joins in with the limba. It's a little bit of a little tiny bit. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. We'll just let this soak in a little bit and see what happens, man. I'm digging this stuff. Who knew? All this is some of this stuff is just so new to me. You know, I've used polyurethane, lacquer. My dad would always use shellac. I know that you got shellac. I don't have any of that. Lacquer's nice. I like lacquer. But either way, it's pretty, no matter what. That limba, the part that has the marble, looks pretty cool. Let me take it off real quick, show it to you. Good grief. Can you see that grain in there? That's awesome. I love that. But like I said, unfortunately, you don't always get limba with that type of marbling I had. I call it marbling. Obviously, it's just the grain, but that's what it looks. It looks like marble, you know. At least I have a little bit of that kind of poking out at you. What do you think? I like that. It almost looks like yellow heart, doesn't it? In the on my camera, it looks like almost yellow, but it's different here. It looks almost. It almost looks like oak. The grain. It does have a similar grain. I don't know if you can see it with that glare on it from the lights up here, but it looks like an oak. If you didn't know, yeah. But anyhow, well, I started about 9 o'clock. Usually I'm on here about 2 hours, but yeah, looks like kind of like oak. Like I said, not one of my favorite woods to turn. I've got another piece over there I could use, but I might just use it for an accent rather than the whole thing oak. It is a booger. Not one of my favorite woods to turn, I've said before. But somebody gave it to me, and I take anything people give to me. You probably know that right now. I don't turn nothing away. Somebody wants to bless me. Hey, they'll get a blessing back, you know. But, one of my old mud knives. Works good. Clean up. You put your AC in your shop? Is that what you're referring to? Oh, I see. You know, you could do that, but if you just, like I said, get on YouTube, man, you could sit there and be a student for free. That's what I did. I watched them for hours. I missed something in this conversation, apparently. Exactly. And you're a good example of that, William. I tell everybody about what you did. They go, really? Somebody from who don't know you from out of state give you, yeah, dude's cool. Awesome. Yeah, sure. It's just cool. It makes you feel good if somebody out there has still got a heart, and does nice things. Really nice. Yeah, not a problem. Take it. Hey, yeah, the more you learn, the better. You'll be ahead of a game because me, I just came out here and I go, okay, which tool I use after you trial and error. I'm still learning. You have your favorite tools after a while. The thing, part of most of it is getting the right angle and how you turn it, whether you're going this way or that way, and that's the key is learning that. And still, you think you got all of a sudden, boom. But in my case today, I was hitting that. I was coming from one kind of wood to the Purple Heart, and then bam, I would hit it, because it's hard as a rock. So, but awesome. Yeah, take that class, man. I didn't even know they existed. Uh, but everything that I've ever done, for the most part, I had to learn on my own. Because I never had the money to uh, go to classes for stuff. You just got to do it. You just got to learn. In my case, if I had the money, yeah, I would definitely want to go to classes for certain things. That's cool. You meet a lot of nice people too that can help you out and learn from them. Learning class, yeah. I don't even know if they have one here in town. I don't even know. Who knows? But, crazy. I guess I could take this off. I don't know if you saw. I took it off. Excuse me, earlier, and I was showing William. Let me take this off, and I'll show you. Ah, good grief! All right. This is walnut, and then limba, the light color, and then the purple heart, limba, walnut. But look at that, turned out pretty nice. Got a little 1-inch dot in the middle that shows the base walnut. And I'm grateful my mount screws didn't pop through, so I did good on this one. There you go. What do you think? Thank you. Appreciate it. I like it. I'm good. And William recommended we put a Danish oil on it. And I like it. It's good. I'm going to let that soak in and then put another coat on it. Then buff it out. Yeah. 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 I have carved in too far and barely hit tops of my mount screw, so that's because I was using a lot longer screw. Now I'm using a shorter screw, and I pretty much know my limits on a 3/4 inch board at the base. So, okay. Well, listen, I'm going to probably head out here. Okay, he already left. Hey, William, what's the guy's name that goes by the NH Woodworker? What's his first name? Do you know? His name is Bill. Okay. Oh, okay. I'll remember that. Okay, good. I didn't know his first name. Very good. Yeah, I've seen him on here a few times, but he's definitely interested in. I guess he bought a lathe, from what I remember, if it's the right guy. So I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I think he just got a lathe in from somewhere on Thursday, was it? Oh, yeah. I guess I ought to do that, huh? But yeah, I'm still learning how to do things on this stuff while I'm live. So yeah. Well, are you going live tonight, bud? Usually go on about 5 o'clock my time. Oh, it's too small. Yeah. Yeah, pictures can be deceiving, huh? Uh, okay. Probably see you. Yeah, usually you go on, like I said, 5 o'clock my time, 8 o'clock yours, I believe. 3 hours difference. But that's great. I'm dirty. Time for a shower. Maybe I'll clean up a little bit here. When I got the cooler on, it kind of blows the dust that way. I get the big stuff down here. But anyway, you know. Well, listen, bud. God bless America. God bless you. And I'll probably see you later on tonight, but I'll probably come out here a little bit later and put another coat of this oil on there. But I like it. I got a little bit of a rough spot right here at the lip on there, but it didn't show up too much until I put that oil on it. But maybe I can sand it out a little bit and put some oil on it. So, okay, I'm gonna let you go, man. I'm gonna go in the house. I'm not hungry because my wife cooked me a big old cowboy breakfast this morning. Good stuff. All right, I will talk to you soon. All right, take care of yourself.